Good morning from the East Coast of the United States. It's Friday, 6:35 a.m. on May 13th, 2022. Oh, Friday the 13th. How about that? Okay, so this morning we are going to have some coffee. I'm trying something that is new for me, and I'm actually going to give you measurements in this recipe. This coffee is coming to you from India. Okay. United States, North America, South America, Europe, Africa, the Middle East, Asia. There's India. Okay. So here is Asia. Okay. Like there's Russia, China, India. Okay, and then here we go with just India. This coffee is grown on the southwestern coast of India. It's Robusta and Arabica from the southwestern coast of India. So single origin, in other words, comes from one place. And it is a little green capsule. Okay, this is for my original line machine. This India capsule is supposed to be woody and spicy. Ooh, let's look at my coffee taster's wheel and see what it has about that. Okay, let's see here. Okay, spice. Is it under spice? Or what? This is the first time I'm looking at this. I haven't really studied it. Spice. I don't know. Okay, fresh wood. Golly. Oh, hear that? My water's heated up. We'll have to study this out a little bit later on, okay? But here's spice anyway. What kind of spice? Well, not sure. Okay. Well, that wasn't very educational, was it? But anyway, we're here to drink coffee. Okay, so in today's India coffee, this is going to be a chili cinnamon mocha. Chili powder, cinnamon powder, chocolate syrup. Okay, actually this is more of a Mexican kind of coffee, but the intensity of 11 of this India with woody, spicy notes ought to lend itself very nicely to what I want to make. You know what? I've got everything here. I've got measuring spoons. I've got my milk and my frother. I've got the coffee, the spices. I don't have a cup. I don't have a mug. Okay, now, let's see here. Oh, golly, most of my mugs are in the dishwasher. I'll use this one because I like to be able to see. Yep. Okay. So, first of all, we are going to, I've got about 3 or 3.5 ounces of almond milk already in here. We're actually going to mix everything together with the milk so that it could just blend nicely with the coffee. So this is Walden Farms 0-calorie chocolate syrup, okay? So I am going to add 1 tablespoon of this. Now, certainly, you know, you could use cocoa powder. That would be no problem. But I thought I would use this because this is already sweetened. Normally in this kind of a recipe, you would put sugar or some kind of sweetener as well. So I thought, well, let me just use the sweet chocolate syrup. Okay, and now my other measuring spoon is attached. Wait a minute. I don't want it to drip all, that's very strong. Very strong. Okay, you know what? It's strong enough. I'm gonna run it under the sink here to clean it off because I can't take licking it all off. Let me dry this here so I'm not dripping all over. Okay, now I'm gonna take my 1/8 of a teaspoon measure and I'm gonna unscrew the top of this because this is see, normally it's a shaker top, but I wanna measure 1/8 of a teaspoon. Okay, we have 1/8 of a teaspoon of organic chili powder. What kind of chili is it? You know, now this is, you would experiment with this and do it to taste. This is organic chili peppers. It's not giving much information here. So mixed chilies. Okay, and we're going to take 1/8 of a teaspoon. It's okay if it's, you know, mounded up a little bit of cinnamon. I really, really like, let me get this lid back on so I don't drop it into anything. This is ground Saigon cinnamon. I really, really like it. It's got like a sweet, spicy kind of flavor. Okay, so here's all our stuff in the milk. I'll show you. Okay, everything is in there. So I'm gonna go ahead and get that frothing. Now, you know, you don't need to froth this if you don't want to, but I thought, you know, it would be more fun to have it froth. Okay, so we get that frothing, and now move my little stand away. So I will drop in my India, which is an intensity, by the way, of 11 out of 13. And let's brew it as an espresso. This will be just 1.35 ounces, but I'm using a small quantity of milk to go with it. Of course, it'll froth up higher, but it's about, maybe 3.5 ounces of milk, and then it's got all the stuff in it. Okay, now, you know, it might look prettier if I had frothed the milk up, you know, just left it be white, but that's okay. This is how we're doing it today. Oh, you know what? Let's look for a caffeine count real quick. Let's turn the light on here. Okay, India. Where is India? Of course, this list is by caffeine level, not an alphabetical or India. 105 milligrams. Okay, so this caffeine is gonna pack a punch in that little capsule. Okay, alrighty, and we are ready here with a chocolate froth. Here we go. All right, let me. Oh, that's got a kick to it. Oh, spoon. Yeah, I said I was ready, but apparently not completely. Okay, we'll stir this up. So we've got a chili cinnamon mocha made with Nespresso India for the original line. Now, if you're making this on a Vertuo, I would at least double up on all of the ingredients, I would use, 2 tablespoons of the chocolate syrup, 1/4 of a teaspoon of chili, 1/4 of a teaspoon of cinnamon, rather than half the amount like I did. All right. Now, I haven't tried this. I want to let it go all around my mouth. Whoa, this will wake you up. Now, the only thing, in my opinion, that this is missing, is some whipped cream. Oh, some cold whipped cream on this would be just heavenly. But, because I prefer to chew my calories. So this basically, calorie-wise, according to the laws or the regulations in the United States, this says that in 2 tablespoons there's 0 calories. That means there's technically less than 5 calories, okay? So I've got my milk, which was about less than 10 calories. Much less. Wait, a cup is 30. So, and that's 16 ounces. And this was about 3 ounces. That's about 1/5, which is 20%, which would be, okay, 10% would be 3, 26. I don't know. There's probably around 11 calories in here, tops. I don't know if I did the math right, but not much. Not much calorie-wise. Much better than, if you go get it at some coffee place, besides paying a lot more money than this would cost you to make it home. A lot of calories. So, wow. Here, we'll let the kiwi drink some. So now, after you make something like this, and by the way, I was going to say, after you make something like this, then you want to decide, well, next time I do it, do I want more chocolate, more chili, less cinnamon, whatever. But keep in mind that this, it doesn't just taste like chili, or just taste like cinnamon, or just taste like chocolate, or just taste like coffee. It makes a whole new kind of flavor that you experience as something new. It's not any one of these single things added together. It's more. It's more, and it's different. That's why it's worth trying. And also, to me, the cinnamon gives it a little bit of a texture on the tongue that's nice. So, wow. And as far as, okay, I got a question, does the chili taste come through? It does. It comes through as some heat. Now, you could certainly add more chili if you wanted to really, really taste a lot more of the chili taste, or add more cinnamon. Oh, somebody's saying, Anna Marie is saying, my tea isn't as tasty now watching what you're having. Oh my gosh, yes, this is powerful stuff. So, I send everybody a lot of good wishes today. I hope you have a wonderful day. Ooh, 105 milligrams of caffeine. I'm gonna have to be careful on my second cup and have something with a low caffeine count. Like for my second cup, you know what? Now, here's where this list comes in handy, doesn't it? So, I'll have to look and see. All right, well, I know I've got that because I recently reviewed it. Okay, so I think that'll be good. That's probably what I'll have. Hope you have a wonderful day. Make good choices.